Batfleck's dead. Hey guys, what's going on? I haven't done one of these videos in a hot minute, and I figured I could do that, and I apologize if I look like garbage, or sound like garbage. I feel like I'm kind of sick. So, I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to talk about this just because I saw it on Twitter. Ben Affleck is stepping down from the role when it comes to the latest film coming out in 2021 known as The Batman. So yeah, the director of The Batman is Matt Reeves. He's the guy who directed War for the Planet of the Apes, the remake of Let the Right One In, known as Let Me In. He's got a couple of good freaking movies under his belt. Needless to say, it's going to be interesting to see where this movie goes. I was doing a little reading, and it seems more or less with Ben Affleck out, they're going to be going for more of a younger Bruce Wayne Batman, like his upbringing and whatnot. So I'm going to assume the first movie is going to be kind of grown in the bones of Frank Miller's Year One. Here's the cover, by the way. It's basically like the start of Batman and how he comes to be. It's like his first year in doing the gig as the Cape Crusader, so to speak. And other than that, I did want to kind of give my opinion really quick. Now, a lot of people are probably mixed on the fact that Ben Affleck's leaving. Honestly, though, when it comes to Ben Affleck leaving as Batman, I'm not gonna lie, I really liked Ben Affleck as Batman. I'm not super high on him, but I thought he did a decent job. He knew what he was doing. He was really good at playing Bruce Wayne, and I liked how he was charming in a sense when it came to how he played the character. A lot of people took umbrage with how it was a little more Bruce Wayne than Batman at times, but I didn't mind it. I think the voice disguiser totally worked in his favor. I think all of the technological advances that Batman had when it came to how much money Bruce Wayne had really worked for him. And I also see some people out there complaining and thinking that Ben Affleck is the worst Batman Bruce Wayne of all time. And to that I say, y'all haven't seen George Clooney as fucking Bruce Wayne or Batman, because even he thinks he was terrible in the role. But the reason I wanted to make this video is pretty much in the title. I was thinking about it, and I had a couple people in mind who I think would be kind of cool to see as the Batman. And honestly, I'm doing this out of the thought of, I'm not really looking at it from an age perspective. So these are just people who I would like to see as Batman in any sense of the word. So let's get right into it. All right, so the first pick that I went with, just because I thought it would make sense for him to absolutely work as a Batman Bruce Wayne dynamic, is Armie Hammer. He's from the movies Call Me By Your Name. He was in The Man from U.N.C.L.E. He's also known as the Lone Ranger. Now, while The Lone Ranger wasn't a great movie, he's got some action chops in him, and it makes sense for something like that. But the thing I like about him is he's charming as fuck, and he's definitely got that Bruce Wayne look to him with his action chops from say The Man from U.N.C.L.E. or the Lone Ranger. He can pull off some of the combat that Batman is used to doing. I mean, if you look at Batman vs Superman, that warehouse fight, total Batman move. So that's something you would be looking for. Next up on the list, and this is, I don't know a lot of people picking this one, but I think it would be interesting. Dan Stevens. Dan Stevens is known for Downton Abbey. He's also known for being in the movie The Guest. If you haven't seen The Guest, go see it. It's really awesome. It's essentially this kind of 80s throwback, but it's in the modern day. It's probably one of the best non-Halloween movies you could watch for the Halloween season. It's about an Iraq war vet who comes home to his friend's family with some ulterior motives, and if you watch that movie, he is absolutely charming 100% of the way. I'm gonna keep it as spoiler-free as possible. There's a moment in the movie where he switches, and he becomes the Terminator, essentially. So I'll let you watch that movie when you can, but he has the ability to switch on and off, whether it be charming or gung-ho action. He can absolutely do that. I think as a character playing, him as Bruce Wayne would be interesting, to say the least. And him as Batman, oh my fucking god, after watching The Guest, that's terrifying. Number 3, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Honestly, I put Joseph Gordon-Levitt on the list just because of the end of The Dark Knight Rises, and how that kind of ties everything together for his character. I could totally see him being this Terry McGinnis-like character who's kind of taking up the cowl and taking up the mantle, so to speak, just in that sort of realm. Obviously, he's way too old to be Terry McGinnis, because Terry McGinnis is like 16 years old. But I think he would be kind of cool to see in that role. He has the look of a Batman slash Nightwing sort of character, but I would love to see him do more action-y stuff. He definitely deserves those sorts of roles, but I don't know exactly how it would play out. So next up, I put this on just for one sole reason, just for past roles. Michael C. Hall. For those who don't know Michael C. Hall, he was Dexter in the series Dexter, and if you can play a sociopathic serial killer with the ability to turn on your emotions and turn them off when need be, that's some acting chops. That's some fucking acting chops, in my opinion. I think he would be great in a charming role where he's kind of be this like rich guy Bruce Wayne, kind of dealing with the death of his parents, and uses Batman as a way to kind of cope with that. His acting style would work, and plus some of the shit that he does in Dexter, action-wise, would be kind of cool to see in, okay, no, let me rephrase that. I don't want to see Batman, like, wrapping some dude in saran wrap, cutting his cheek, and just stabbing him in the heart. No, that's not what I want. I would like to see Michael C. Hall do some, like, kung fu punchy shit that, like, Batman does. I'd love to see that. And the last person I put on the list, this is just solely from, like, if they ever do a Dark Knight Returns sort of movie, this would be kind of great. Josh Brolin. Because, like, if you look at some of the artwork of the Dark Knight Returns, he looks totally like Brolin. I don't know if it's just me. I would love to see Josh Brolin donning the cape so that we can, one, say, holy shit, Cable and Thanos are Batman now. But also, I think he would be a bona fide badass, just as Batman in general. I feel like if there's any actor out there that can, like, pull off an old grizzled Batman, obviously that's not what they're going for with the new movie, but that would be cool. I would love to see him play like an older grizzled Batman. Anyway, I'm curious to see who you think could fit the role. I think it would be a lot of fun to see one of those guys who I recommended be in there. But I'm more or less curious. I wanna hear from you in the comments below. That's the question for this afternoon. Who's playing Batman in 2021? I will talk to you guys later. This is John saying have a good night, and goodbye. Hey guys, what's going on? John here. Just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. It was awesome to make it. I also wanted to go ahead and take the time to thank the patrons for making this video possible, all of which can be seen right over here on the screen. Also, if you like this video, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you ring the bell so you get notifications on every video that comes out. I know YouTube's a little wonky like that, but please feel free to do so. And on top of that, if you want to support any further, you can do me a solid by clicking the Patreon link below. If you want to pledge, feel free to do so. Any amount is encourageable. Regardless, I appreciate your support. Anyway, with that said, I'll talk to you guys later. This is John saying good night, goodbye, see you in the next video.